Ever feel like your 30s are just noise? Everyone seems to get ahead. The job, the house, the family, but you're drowning in comparison? I know that feeling well. In my early 30s, I was broke, I was 165 kilos, and I thought I was done. Genuinely, I thought I was done. But here's the good news, you're not done. You're just lost in the noise. The unfortunate times that we live in, the noise is everywhere. We have people's opinions, we have social media, we have our own doubts. And what does that mean? It means that we are so obsessed in the comparison game that it makes you believe that you're behind in life. And it's awful when in actual fact, you're just lacking focus on the thing that you need to do to move ahead in life. There's a great African proverb which states, "The one that chases two rabbits doesn't catch any." The truth of the matter is, you're not behind in life. In your 30s, you have this distinct competitive advantage over everyone else. What is that? You have life experience. You now know what you want in life, what you don't want in life, more importantly, and you can focus on that. And with all that data, you're in a position to now rebuild yourself and to create a life that you're really proud of. So when you look at it from that perspective, falling behind or behind in life is just a mere illusion. And I want you to think about this, right? The average life expectancy in the developed world for man, for a woman, is 72 and 79 respectively. With that said, your 30s means you can still work at something and still have, on average, 40 plus years of life ahead of you. So if you just think, if you've had some stumbles in your 30s or early or late 20s and you think you're done, mate, you've got 40 years ahead of you. Do you want the repeat of the life that you currently have for the next 40 years? Doesn't make sense, does it? With all that said, what's the plan? How do you cancel the noise and focus? Number one thing you need to do is to simplify things. The KISS methodology is your best friend. Keep it simple, stupid. What really helped me was removing clutter, focusing on the nonsense that wasn't moving me forward, the opinion of others, the endless doom scrolling on social media and just thinking, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this problem now? I've got such a long road to go. Instead, focus on the thing that's going to move the needle forward. You don't need to take giant steps or make massive leaps. You just need progress, micro progress on a daily basis. So, for me personally, when I went through a rough patch in terms of my finances, I needed financial stability before I could even think about rebuilding myself. I was sick and tired of working shifts at McDonald's and warehouses, just trying to figure life out and try to make a living. I knew deep down I just needed that stability of 9 to 5. And when I got that, that removed a lot of my problems because I knew I'm in a contract. Now I have X amount of money coming in every month. I can have that baseline fear secured and I can start putting some money away. And with those little steps of putting money away every month, I knew I, I wasn't going to go broke, if that will. Instead, instead of just working shifts at McDonald's and the warehouse, I was living hand to mouth. And sometimes, if you didn't get shifts, you didn't get paid. What happens then? You're still in that fear loop. So, your job now is to identify the most critical thing that's going to move the needle forward. You don't need giant leaps. What is it that's going to move the needle forward? Micro progress is the name of the game here. So once you've identified what the most critical thing in your life that needs fixing, you need to work that plan. And you cannot stop until you have some semblance of control and stability, whether it's your finances, health, relationships, whatever it may be. You need to work that plan. Micro progress every single day until you have stability and control. And once you have that control factor, you will have confidence because you can execute on a plan. Now, you copy and paste that to other areas of your life. And what does that do? It gives you that confidence that if I can change one aspect of my life, I can improve other aspects of my life too. And this is how you start rebuilding yourself. And this is the first stage of the rebuild process. So, if you're lost in the noise, you're not alone. So, this channel is made for people like us who are rebuilding their life one day at a time. You're not alone. So, join us. Thank you for watching. Until next time.